What's up, guys? It's your boy Jalen here on another episode of Elevated Minds. And today's episode is going to be talking about how to use wisdom. All right. So this is going to be a good one because this is going to be one that you can use if you're younger, if you're older. It's going to apply to anybody, and it's really going to pretty much make you have a better quality of life, keep you out of trouble with things by applying wisdom. So I'm going to teach you guys how to do that if you guys don't know how to do it already. If this is your first time on the channel, go ahead and hit that like button. It's going to really help my video with the algorithm. Subscribe, follow me on all my socials. All that information is going to be down below. And let's go on and dive into this video. So we're going to start off by saying, what is wisdom? Wisdom is going to be something that's gained when you're going through different experiences of life. And so everybody's been through things in life. Everybody goes through things on a daily basis. You know, there's no way to avoid going through things in life. You're always going to have to deal with something, even though it might not be as terrible as something else might have been, or, you know, it might be a little bit lighter side. But we're always going to go through something. It doesn't matter. Like in life, we're just going to go through things. We're humans. This is what happens. So the thing is, when these things happen, it's like, how do you respond to it? How do you react to it? What are the things that you can do so that you can make your life easier, so that you don't have to deal with these types of things all the time? Because they're going to happen, but how do you get around them? So this is where wisdom comes in. And so wisdom is a lot different than knowledge. Knowledge is, you know, you go read something and you learn and now you have the knowledge. Wisdom is a little bit different, because with the things that happen in life, a lot of times there's no way for you to really know how to do these things unless you listen to someone that might be a little bit older, that might have already gone through certain things. So, you know, your elders, your parents, maybe your uncles or aunts, or someone that's, you know, been around a little bit longer, had a little bit more time on the earth than you, and has gone through the things that you're already, you know, trying to go through, or, you know, things that you're going through right now. Talking to someone that has already been there is going to really help you because they've already done it. So, you know, just like how I was talking about in another video, learning how to do things like the rich people do. Talk to someone that has already done it. And it's the same thing with wisdom. Say you want to get through a situation such as, I'll just say a divorce, or you want to go through getting married, or you want to go through starting a YouTube channel, or, you know, playing basketball. It could be anything. You want to talk to the person that's done it already, or who has been doing it for a long time, because they know, you know, the obstacles and the general things that you're going to deal with, right? So those are the types of people you want to talk to. But that's just one way, you know, to go, you know, and gain wisdom, by talking to people that have already done it and who have the wisdom. That's the easiest way. But a lot of people don't like to do that, especially, you know, the younger folks. Because I know when I was younger, I didn't really like to listen to, I listened to some things, you know, my parents always told me, you know, pretty good things. But there are times where, you know, I was just stuck in my ways and like, no, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it this way. And then I had to learn it the hard way. So that's the easy way, is gaining it from someone else. The hard way is going to be going through these experiences and just kind of, you know, winging it, fall on your face and learn from it. Now, here's the problem. A lot of people will go through things in life and they'll repeat the same problem. And you know why they repeat the same problem? Because they're not gaining wisdom. So when you go through something, like say you go through some type of financial loss, or you go, you know, I don't know, it could be anything. You crash your car. It could be anything. And, you know, what you want to do is learn from that. Okay, I went through this financial loss. What caused me to get to this? If you go back and look, okay, I spent a lot of money doing this. I spent a lot of money doing this. I wasn't frugal. I put my money in a lot of things that didn't grow in value. I spent money on a lot of pointless things, you know, that just didn't serve me. And now here I am, you know, when your car crashed, man, I didn't get my brakes fixed. I've been needing to fix those, and they finally gave out on me on the road, and I got into a crash. learn wisdom when you go through things, because the problem is a lot of times people will just that's the thing. Life will repeat. They'll throw the same situation at you. It could be with a different person, different setting, but same situation. They'll just throw it right back at you, and you're just like, why do I feel like these things just keep happening? And it's like, and then you start talking to yourself, oh man, woe is me, like life is so rough, this always happens. It's like, well, maybe if you just gain some knowledge in the situation, or gain some wisdom in the situation and apply it, then next time that obstacle comes in your way, you're walking towards it, you're gonna know how to go around it, instead of having to try and push that boulder the hard way. You know what I'm saying? You know what to do because you've been through it. Now, there's gonna be some situations that come up that you're not always gonna know what to do, but because you've gone through so many other things and gained so much knowledge and wisdom, you can kind of apply a lot of things that you learn, because even though it might not be the same situation, it could be similar. It could have like kind of the same grounds. So you can kind of apply a concept. You can kind of apply certain concepts that might have been from something that's a little bit different, but same soup warmed over type thing. You know what I mean? So the easy way is going to be gaining knowledge or gaining wisdom by talking to people on whatever subject it is or whatever goal it is that you want to do. Talk to the person that's already done it, who is doing it, who has been doing it for a long time, because that's going to help prepare you by not having to go through all the hardships and stuff. Just apply the wisdom that they've already given you. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to save you a lot of trouble. This is especially for you younger viewers that might be, going through high school or going through college, and you need to get through certain things and that you have no wisdom or knowledge about. Talk to someone. I guarantee it's going to make your life on easy mode. But for those of you that want to be hard-headed, you just kind of want to go through it, and because hey, I'm a hands-on learner. I'm going to say it. Sometimes people tell me things, and I'm like, oh yeah, whatever, and I kind of do my own thing, and then I'm like, oh, I see what they're talking about right there. But I always learn. Any terrible thing that happens, I always learn. I got a $75 ticket the other day because I parked somewhere for 2 seconds to go get some food, and I didn't argue with the person, whatever. I'm like, okay, I'm getting a ticket. But what I did now is if there's no parking, I'll go and search for a better parking space, even though it might be a little bit farther. I might have to find a yellow spot, a 3-minute parking zone or something like that, somewhere quick, but it's legal, and I don't have to worry about somebody that's driving around and like, oh, let me get this guy with a ticket today. That's wisdom. That's using wisdom, because something has happened to me. It was terrible, but I didn't repeat the same thing over and over again. I remembered, okay, this happened that time, so I'm going to do this in order to prevent this from happening. This is just a simple, analogy that I wanted to use, but you guys can apply this with any type of situation that's going on in your life, anything. So I just wanted to give you guys this value. I hope I provided you with something today. I know it's just kind of a simple topic, but it's something that really gets looked over, and I know a lot of people that get stuck in this victim mentality, in this insanity. Y'all know what insanity is. I'll probably talk about it in another video. Doing the same thing over and over, same thing over and over and over and over, and expecting to get a different result. And there's a difference between persistence and insanity. Because persistence, it's gonna work. It's just when and how many times you can stick with it. But insanity is like delusion. It's literally delusion. It's like that this is gonna happen, and you just keep doing the same thing over and over, and you're just like, oh, maybe this time, maybe the 463rd time, this is gonna work out in my favor. It's not. I'm gonna tell you that right now. It's not. Just use the wisdom that you got, or get it from someone else, and let it make your life easier, guys. All right. So that's all I got for today. Like I said, if you're tuning in, like the video. It's gonna help with the algorithm. Subscribe, follow me on all my socials, and let's become our best selves, man. 2022, we almost halfway through the year, guys. Let's keep going strong, sticking to your goals, and let's make it happen. All right, y'all be good, be safe, stay elevated.